Back on. Welcome back. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We're having a little bit of connection things going on, but we're still here. So we're 5A flag football right now, guys. So here we are. We're gonna find out. We're gonna see a reaction from our Buena girls to where they land in the 5A flag football.
Number 9. Desert Edge, the Scorpions, we'll call them the Lady Scorpions. Their flag team
they beat McDonald. They're ahead now.
Dallas got the ace.
Always, anytime those two
Desert Edge.
always very, very
We're gonna play them way up there. We got that game last year, John. The Desert Edge versus Buena.
For Desert Edge, no Gallus.
So that's gonna be our still waiting on our girls.
Number 12, McClintock, the Chargers. They will travel to number 5, Casa Grande. McClintock, coached by a good friend of mine, and that is Clinton Taylor. Congrats. We had him on at the start of the season during Media Day. And he is very, very happy. His team, they got off to a slow start, but now that he knows where his team will be playing, they'll be happy. Casa Grande, home to plenty of standouts. Wide receiver Kayla Taggart, defensive back Lindsey Armstrong, and quarterback Sarah Mounts. They mount for a very good challenge. And rounding out the top half, number 13 North, the Metro Region champ. They'll head west to play at number 4 Verado. Verado's Mia Williams, 41 touchdown passes, and Zach Gilbert, just a freshman.
That is impressive. The quarterback play for flag football here in the state has just been outstanding.
We're here. We're cool.
Speaking of getting better, let's move on to the bottom. How did the practice
We're
this
doing the
On the field with John and Jared.
Number 14 out Amber.
John and Jared.
Here we go for the second half of the bracket. This is where Buena's going to land. This is where we're going to find out these girls are going to go nuts right now.
At the best time. Campo Verde, the defending 5A champ, they are led by Player of the Year candidate Madison Koger.
Campo
She's
Verde
also
and
Team USA, an outstanding wide receiver.
3rd seed and 14th seed.
Number 6, Arizona College Prep. They will host number 11, Desert Mountain. Arizona College Prep reached the playoffs last year, did so again this year with new coach Max Alger. Samantha Shockness, great last name for the defender.
Yes, it is.
Great
Yes,
last
it
name.
is.
She had 13 sacks for Desert Mountain this year. Number 10, Lake Havasu. They will take a long
gonna
bus
definitely
trip
get
down
into
south
that
to number
here
7,
shortly.
Sierra Vista Buena. Very impressive. And like Buena, Brian Barshler also helped keep opponents off the scoreboard. She had 7 interceptions for Lake Havasu this year. The final game of the 5A flag football bracket, number 15, Desert View. They will face number 2, Canyon View. Desert View's very young team held
We can get it on the camera. So there you go, folks. The 7th seed.
Of course, led by quarterback Caitlin Jewell.
Buena will be playing Lake Havasu in the first round of the playoffs.
That's a lot, Zach. That's a whole lot. They talk about 108 tackles being amazing. 108
Super excited with the good cheer and clap. Very fired up to find out that they are going to be able to host their first playoff game.
this playoff watch party here at Buena's. A lot of people, a lot of food, a lot of fun. We're figuring out.
5A bracket.
5A football bracket is coming up for the boys right now. Here we go. We're going to see the emotion happen.
Barry Goldwater. They claim the spots and they will travel to number 1 top-seeded AIA Gilbert North. This is Ty Detmer's first year coaching that team.
Ty Detmer.
Ty Detmer, yes sir, John. You heard it right.
None of
BYU's own.
Kids don't realize that's a big name.
The Ty Detmer.
Yeah, the Heisman Trophy winner.
Yes, sir.
Ty
Exactly.
Detmer.
This week, and I asked him, hey, what lessons have you learned? Because he suffers some losses. Because we just haven't been as consistent, and the young guys are finally starting to get it. I have a feeling those
See all
young
of our
guys,
boys
they'll
getting
really
their
came
phones
through.
ready and line up.
Number 9 McClintock against number 8 Campo Verde. That's a rematch of a couple of weeks ago, if I'm correct. The Coyotes.
What are you thinking, John?
I don't know. This is hard to
Jackson Newton,
figure
he
out.
gets
I think we're
another
gonna get a
chance. He
4
gets to do it
seed.
on a
Maybe.
bigger stage. Again,
That's
it's
what I'm
a
trying to
close
figure, a 4
matchup. You
seed.
know how I feel about those 9-8 matchups. This is going to be
my
a doozy.
gosh.
Raymond S. Kellis, they will head down to Tucson to take on Ironwood Ridge.
Oh, boy.
And indeed, 12-5 Raymond S. Kellis
Ironwood
against
got
Ironwood
5.
Ridge. And wrapping Young.
Just think about what
I need
where
to
that
Starting
sits now.
bracket,
That's what I'm saying.
Mountain View
Mountain View's
Miranda,
that.
they will travel to number 4 Cactus. The Cobra is getting a home game.
Miranda Mountain View has to travel to
Moving
Canada.
on to the bottom half of the bracket, number 14, Casa Grande. They will face Buena.
A 3 seed. You see it here first. A 3 seed in the 5A football bracket.
Is that a home game, sir?
Yes, sir. They are coming down here, and you were at the first game.
That was insane.
66 to 42.
Yeah, that's going to be a
Oh
fun.
my
Sixth,
goodness.
Dorado, who just picked up a big-time victory last night over
What
Desert
an
Edge, winning that region
accomplishment
championship.
Coach Thomas has got to
The
be.
Vipers,
Real good matchup.
I think everybody's got to be pumped about that.
Very,
Smokes,
very
a
well right now. He's in his
three
first season. Obviously, Jeremy
Ladies
Hadcock.
and gentlemen,
a lot of
if you're
success with
watching,
Desert Ridge,
we
a lot
have
of success up
history
north with
being
Blue Ridge. Now
here
they're
in
doing the same with Dorado. I don't
5A
think anyone's
level,
really that
our
surprised by
playoffs.
that.
Very true.
First round.
Number 10, Cactus Shadows.
Casa
The
Grande will be
high-scoring
here,
Falcons of Cactus
making the
Shadows.
long trek
They
down the
will travel
highway
to Goodyear
to come
face
play
number
us in the
7,
first round.
Desert Edge.
Scorpions.
High-powered offense versus a
Cactus
stingy
Shadows,
defense.
Desert
Something's gotta
Shadows,
give in that
or Desert
matchup
Edge.
tonight.
Now, Desert Edge had that little bit of
And I'll say
controversy
something that somebody
with their
told me last night.
program after
Nobody
the
wants to
playoffs
face
last year.
Cactus Shadows.
Nobody wants to face
So,
Cactus Shadows in the first round.
Battle
A lot of those kids left.
playing in the toughest
And
division.
now their defense
region
is
in
what
5A.
the answer's been.
It is that is
From
going to
what
be
I
quite a
heard,
matchup.
Desert
between those
Edge,
two
so,
teams. Great defense up there on the
looks
Desert
like
side as well. So
We will
we'll see
be
who wins
playing the winner of Notre Dame Prep and Dorado. Dorado is a good program right now, so
Number
we're
15,
looking at a 3 and a
Cienega.
6
They will
to
take a
play.
short trip
And then if we win,
the Tucson Badgers. The Cienega.
Cienega got the 15th seed after we beat them last night. And then Tucson High, they got to go right down. They got to go across town to Tucson
Hey,
downtown.
that's actually a good thing. You know both
Tucson's
of
got
us.
a 2 seed.
Whatever comes out of there.
Because they lost to them.
Yes,
Unfortunately, this season,
a big shout out.
they get the 2
8
seed.
games this year. They have to go all the way back to 1973.
I can't wait to see this open
National gas price was 73 cents.
We go back on
The reason why we got that 3 seed, John, I mean, look at us. We've averaged 52 points a game. I mean, we put numbers up where we needed to help us in the standings like this.
Yeah.
And now, you know, here we are,
One quick shout out I want to make
3
as well.
seed going into the playoffs, playing Casa Grande at home.
Several years.
Is this the highest Buena's ever been ranked?
I believe the highest seed, yes.
Oh my
No.
gosh.
I want to say back in the 70s, we had a 2 seed. We went to the state title game and lost by 7. It was 14 to 7. It was 2 teams that ran the ball a lot. We ran the beer like crazy. He loves the beer. He just knew how to coach it. You know, and you've seen the teams, De La Salle, the split beer. Those guys won 162 in a row before they lost.
I mean, it's such a, it seems like an old, like the oldest offense ever.
Yeah.
Like 1930s.
You and I grew up playing it.
Dude, that was my offense.
Yeah.
I mean,
I played it all my senior year.
and you know what? Wilcox did a thing where I was
No
watching
modified beer last
Do the
night.
math, you've heard which name
that
to
was a lot of
call.
fun to
See,
watch
you know,
last
which
night.
Yeah.
teams are
All those
going to
pulling
be
guards, I
that
swear.
will reveal a little
Some
later
good athletes
on
over
in
in
the
Wisconsin.
show. We are going to have an interview up
Great job
next. It's
playing.
going to be
Nails.
phenomenal. We're going to talk some flag
The horses
football.
ride down.
All that and more.
Chewing on rough
15
straw.
games
Oh, yeah.
Fanatic as well as the
Throwing hay
FBS
bales all
Network.
day. Those guys you want on the football field with you. So, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, if you hadn't heard me yet, or heard this crowd erupt, we have a 3 seed going into the playoffs.
3 seed for the boys, and what did the
I want to say, I'm going to need some help with this, because I know there's some alumni out there watching. I want to know when
That means we
we
didn't start cooking
had
it until this exact moment.
the last time we had a home. I don't want to say it's 40 plus years.
When you
Be
ordered
mid
it into
80s,
existence.
low 80s.
Whataburger, just
The
like
last
you
time we
like.
hosted an actual playoff game was 82 or 83.
1974 is what Miss Young.
Yeah, she's on the stat list for sure.
She's checking it. She should be on the staff.
She said
as
she
far as
couldn't
I'm
remember when she was in school then when we hosted. And I want to say 76, 77.
Oh my gosh.
So if you're not watching this, I want you guys to share this, spread it all over the place. We're gonna be promoting this like crazy. Next week,
together with the AIA,
7 p.m.
Love
100,000 high school students tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their friends to get out here.
We stand for the runners,
I want to
the
see
A-team
Loveless
and basketball
packed to the
players.
gills.
We
For
stand
sure,
for
we've got
their
to see this
coaches,
place rocking
officials,
for
and
our 3C.
adjudicators.
Because if
We
our
stand
3C
for the
pulls this
drummers,
off first
football
round,
players, and actors.
and then Verado
We
wins.
stand for the golfers,
Verado's clear on the
singers, and
other side of
swimmers.
town by
We
Goodyear,
stand as the national
which is
leader
a
and
4-hour
advocate for these
drive
essential
down to
activities.
Buena, the
All
farm.
participate in them
Oh
and make
no,
them
that
possible.
would be
Because
brutal.
as athletes
There's a
ensure
chance
that high
it's
school
a very
students
deep
get to
run
play,
for
perform,
Buena
and
to make
compete
in
together.
the playoffs.
Hey, you know, like I said earlier, I've probably said this a few times, that I think a championship for football is coming out of Cochise County no matter
Very
what.
soon.
I think it's 5A, 2A, whatever it is.
We'll find out shortly next Friday when Bisbee goes to Pima and tries to take them down. So, got a lot of good reaction, a lot of smiles, and good attitude here in the lecture pod after this selection being made, and we're so pleased. And so proud of our boys to see how they performed last night to finish their season 8-2 for the second time since 2021.
Last year's season was really good too, but
7-3.
yeah.
I mean, we are a program that is just going to continue to dominate and build and grow. And, Coach, we spoke to Coach Thomas many times, over the course of the year, post-game interviews, had him on the show. He just has a love and passion for these kids like no other. He does everything he's supposed to coach to build these kids up, not only to become better players, but grown men. I mean, that was the best thing about football when I was growing up, gentlemen.
Yep.
We had people that came out there that cared about us, even though they were hard on us at times.
Welcome back to
Just one of those
360
things that we always were thankful for. Coaches that rode our tails for those big games that we had to get ready
Help
for.
us become men.
Yeah.
We always say, hey, we like to shout out
So
to
that little
two
stuff like that
people
goes a
we
long
want to
way.
high school sports.
And
Jim
coaches
Barkins,
all these
as well
coaches,
as Kevin
I've been part of this.
You guys certainly mean a
these guys
lot
for
to
the last,
us, mean a lot to high school football.
10
Thank
years,
you for listening.
seeing this program go. I was in the program when we went to 0-22 before the first game.
For sure.
Before the first win. And when the first win hit, it has just been a slow climb. But the progress and the growth of this program, I think we're getting ready to start to tip this football program to the next level. So here we go, 6A flag football. We're not going to worry about that because we're not anywhere near 6A, but we'll find out. We want to see the open division to see where Buena is.
Do you want to go outside and we can bring students out to interview so the sound is better?
Probably, yeah.
We can just go right outside these doors.
Have them
Number 8, Mountain Ridge, 6A runner-up last year was Gillen.
So let me see.
6A flag football. The number 1 is
Hamilton.
Hamilton. Oh my. What kind of girls are those?
Hamilton?
Yeah.
Beasts.
Yeah, I'm
I mean, if
assuming.
they sit there and watch the Hamilton football program, they've seen such a powerhouse in Chandler all these years.
The girls are probably practicing with the guys over there.
Yeah, at times I'm sure they would. The Battle of Arizona Avenue happened last night. This is usually the rivalry week in Arizona.
Okay.
So the Battle of Arizona Avenue happened last night, which is Chandler. So Chandler's like 5 minutes down the Arizona Avenue to Chandler Hamilton. They're on the same street. And Chandler's a much older school. And Hamilton's fairly new within the last 10 to 15 years. And we're looking at, I don't know what happened, but
Absolutely. We'll slide down
Chandler's
to the
struggled a
bottom
little
half
bit
of the
this year.
bracket. Number 14, Desert Vista with Thunder.
56.
And number 3, Marana, they will lock horns again. They met on Wednesday, 6th region battle won by the Marana.
6A Morena for flag football got in, and a 3 seed playing Desert Vista. So Desert Vista is going to have to come from Awatuki, just outside of Chandler. They come down the I-10 corridor to Morena. Now you've been out to that little. You were in that desert field in the middle of nowhere. It's like Field of Dreams, Morena version.
It was kind of pretty.
It was neat.
Yeah.
It was neat to see that field way out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And that school was planted out there. And then
It's like all it's there for.
Lots of growth is getting ready to start happening. I saw a whole bunch of different house places getting ready to pop up. They know that they're a 6A school, and they're going to have to keep it. Well, not 6A, 5A.
When you've got stadiums like that, doesn't it ever make you wonder, like, you know how the Boston ballpark is right in the middle of the city, where like all the city like is built around it? I can't remember. It's like that's where it begins, and that's where it can end up.
Congratulations, my man. Absolutely.
Well, we can go out and interview some students here. I'm going to take this outside, and I'll keep running. You grab a student, and I'll keep this going. What an awesome day, though. The Buena Colts are looking up, looking strong. We're going to have an interview out here in just a second.
Come outside the lecture pod here and have a quick chat with one of our show legends.
Yep.
Been on the show a few times, ladies and gentlemen. Waking up early
There we go.
After a dominant performance on defense and offense last night, Charlie Price, the Price is Right, as I like to call him, is here speaking to our show. So 3 seed, Charlie. How you feel about that?
Really good. I love the opponent we're playing. It's going to be a good game, and we got home field advantage. It's perfect. You know, we played them earlier this season at their house. We whooped them. Now we're going to come to our house.
We're going to keep number 11 covered up pretty much, don't we? We remember that gigantic, jolly green guy, 6'8" and whatever. But we know we have to do to prepare for him, and hopefully this dominant performance of our guys just coming in and doing their work that they got to put in this next 4 days starting Monday. It's going to be interesting. So looking to see a big improvement.
Yes, sir.
Seeing our program take the next step up and go deep into the playoffs. Now, what are your thoughts of preparing for this Friday?
We just gotta focus, watch as much film as we've been doing, and we just gotta be disciplined in what we're doing, and then we'll be all right. Last time we played them, we played a good game, and then next time or this Friday we're gonna play them, and we're gonna play a better game. So yeah.
Any last words go out to anybody that you want?
Well, actually,
go ahead, John.
Tell us how you feel about last night's game.
I was gonna say.
Last night's
let's
game.
Let's talk about our wonderful Cienega performance.
Man, the first half it was rough. It was just their hitting was little out routes. It was whatever, But and then we're in the locker room saying, hey, it's 0-0, we gotta win this half, and then we put up another 15, 16 points. They didn't score again. So we just dominated in the second half, and that was about it. So it was good. It was a good game.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
So that's very well said.
Yes, sir.
Short and sweet, right?
Yes,
so, going forward, we have the chance to host twice.
Yes, sir.
We're a 3 seed, so that's a guarantee. You beat Casa Grande and do your job on Friday, you're probably going to be waiting on Verado.
Yes, sir.
And they've got an even longer ride because that's clear out in Goodyear. So they're going to be 4 hours to come down
And
here.
it's gonna be cold. So.
And it's going to be a little chilly. And John's favorite part of this whole
Altitude.
thing, altitude advantage. We have almost we're a mile high up here in the high desert here in SierraVista. So
Yes, sir.
it's going to be hard for those guys to make those adjustments.
Yeah, but it's gonna be good. I'm excited.
It's so powerful to see the 3 seed. I mean, I was talking to John. We got to really look up in our stats and see the last time we were a 3 seed. It's good. It's been a long time. So we had a great chance, and I think with you guys dominating offensively throughout the course of the year helped
Yeah.
with getting that high seed.
How do you feel about the high school? Did you watch any of the girls' football at all? Have you seen any of them play?
I've seen like maybe 2 games.
Okay, well, that's plenty. Okay, so how do you feel about the way they got seeded in the playoffs there?
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of surprised, but you know they got a home game,
Yeah.
so I mean, you know, kudos for them for being a first-year team. So I hope they do amazing.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
All right. Well, thank you so much,
appreciate
Charlie.
that,
Thank
man.
you guys.
We're gonna try and see if we can find somebody else. I'm gonna try and get Jaden Thomas.
Does that door even open?
Appreciate it. I don't know if we have to go around or not. It's probably locked. Yeah.
I'll send them out.
Send him
Oh,
out.
thank
Send him
you.
out here too. Let's try and maybe get a view.
Oh,
Not
what a
with
beautiful school.
We're here in the main hallway of Buena. Hey, there's Cooper. Oh, we get Cooper in front of the camera. For a few minutes.
Absolutely.
Cooper Kraus. How you doing? Good to see you again. We saw you last Saturday. So let's talk about what you just found out in there. How about that?
Number 3, playing Casagrande again. I think we're going to beat the crap out.
I love it. Typical linebacker fashion. We're going to beat the crap out of them. You heard it first. So, you guys had a good handle on that game the first time around. I know you're going to have an answer for number 11 because that guy's a beast. And, we started doing what we needed to after we made our adjustments to him. You just got to hit him low and do your thing. But,
I know.
Keeping our team disciplined is probably going to be one of the most important things. So, let's talk about last night's performance, though. Let's go into a little bit of post-game from Cienega. How do you feel overall with our performance last
First
night?
half, we didn't really perform to where we needed to be. But second half, we really came out and made some adjustments on that. We weren't really very disciplined in the first half.
And what was your main discussion in the locker room at halftime?
We really just talked about the discipline. We let up a couple of touchdowns that just should not have happened. And we came out a lot more disciplined in the second half, doing our jobs.
It's almost like a 0-0 game.
Exactly.
You got to come out fresh, right? And then you guys didn't let them score the rest of the game.
No.
So that's showing that your side of the ball did what it was supposed to do, right?
Right.
So congratulations to you, and we're looking forward to hosting the humongous playoff game next Friday. Cannot wait to see that and having the chance to host again, even more exciting. So we got to take one step at a time. We got to keep our composure and do our thing and handle those boys from Casa Grande first, and then do what we got to do the next round and keep on climbing that ladder to get to that state title game, right? All right. Thanks for coming and chat real quick. Good job last night. Little Jaden Thomas. How are you, sir? Good morning.
Good morning.
Way to come in and see your team become a very high seed, right?
Oh yeah.
How exciting! How was that emotion right there when you got to see that
I
3 next to Buena?
I thought I was gonna miss it because I was sleeping. That's why my hair's not done. So, but yeah, I was sleeping and my dad called me. He's like, "Yo, you want me to just tell you what it is?" And I was like, "No, I want to see." I got in the car. I got over here as fast as I could, and I ran in right before they did it. So when I saw that 3, I was like, "Dang!" Like to think that we barely squeezed in last year, and now we have a chance to host 2 back-to-back home playoff games. Like that's surreal to me.
I mean, you have a chance to talk to the community right now. Like, what would you say to them for Friday, next Friday at 7 p.m.?
I mean, you guys gotta come support. I mean, we're not just doing this for us and each other. We're doing this for the town and for everyone that supports us. So, I mean, it would mean the world if you came and popped out. So we love y'all. We really do. We do it for y'all.
So let's talk about let's switch gears a little bit and talk about last night with Cienega.
Mm-hmm.
First time since 2013, beating them. Big turnaround for that program.
Oh yeah.
Big turnaround for our program to be able to handle that 4 quarters and do what we needed to do. So how do you feel about overall last night?
It feels great. I'm a junior, so freshman, sophomore year we didn't beat them, and it wasn't like we never got blown out, but we just couldn't beat them. And this year, like we knew like something had to change. So we went into the game open-minded, and at halftime we're like, yo, like we're giving them everything. Like it was 14-15, we gave them the 15. We didn't want to give them no more 15. That's why they didn't score the second half. And we beat them. It's been a minute since we beat them, so everyone wanted us to beat them. We wanted to beat them. They didn't want us to beat them. they didn't even care if they won. They just didn't want to lose to us. If that makes sense. But
Yeah, no,
nah, it was amazing. It was a great team win. So I love my guys.
it's very well said. So just going into your game against Casa Grande, what's your plan? What's your game plan?
Well, it's always hard to beat a team twice. So I mean, everyone's like, "Oh, you guys already beat them," but like, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's not like we beat a team. It's not like we played Desert New again. We beat them by 7. We could go into that game, but this is a good team. Like we knew they were good before we played them. They're still good after we beat them, even if we didn't beat them. Like they're a good team, so we have to go into it open-minded and not just think that they're gonna give it to us. Like we play them on our home field, we gotta play it like it's on our home field. So
We've been pretty dominant this year, with the small unfortunate exception to Tucson, and I cannot believe that they got the higher seed just above us. But that's fine. If we get a rematch in the semis, if we get a chance to get there, that will be amazing, and retribution would be so sweet.
Absolutely.
To see those that you guys get that chance to do that. So,
Absolutely.
the 5A bracket looked pretty solid. A lot of Southern Arizona teams.
No, I
That's
like
another
it.
good thing to see, right?
I like it. It's a lot of not necessarily local because we kind of out the mix, but local enough. We don't gotta. Even if we have to travel, like we're only gonna have to travel to Tucson, so that's pretty nice.
Exactly. So, do what you got to do this weekend. Get your little bumps and bruises ironed up and rest, and have a good time celebrating and showing out to
Yes, sir.
all your friends. And you got you guys playoff home game, first time in forever. We don't even know the official year.
Yeah,
but it's
we
40-something years.
We don't even
It's
know,
been a
but
long time.
It
so.
don't matter because 2024.
Yeah,
That's the first one. More to
There you
come,
go.
more to come.
More to come, exactly. So thank you so much for
I appreciate
coming
it.
to chat for a few
Yes,
minutes
sir.
with us, and
Yes, sir.
look forward to seeing you going nuts on Friday next week.
Are those girls football players?
Yes.
Send the
Flag
girls.
football.
Ladies, do you want to come
on
over?
down. You three are here. Let's go. You're good.
We got flag football players here.
You,
All
you're
right.
the one that's got a little bit of a bummed ankle.
Yeah, what's your names?
So here we go.
I'm Natalie Morse, Caitlin Williams, and Aubriana Garcia.
All right. So you guys are all freshmen, sophomores,
Junior.
Junior. and
I'm
freshmen. So talk about what you just witnessed, and you guys are making history. I mean, your first inaugural flag football season here at Buena, and you get to host your first playoff game. How'd that make you feel?
It's very exciting. I feel like it's cool because we're like a first year sport and we just get to like host it at our home fields. Yeah.
How do you feel about, like we were saying, about being new to it? You guys are pioneers in this sport. There's never been Buena flag football. How do you feel about being on the cutting edge of everything, just upward trajectory?
I feel like it's really rewarding, especially since like it's a first year program and like we're doing this good. I don't know.
Yeah, playoffs in your first year is incredible.
I feel like, sorry.
No.
I feel like we also know that like no matter what we do, we're still gonna make history.
That's
Yeah, what an incredible accomplishment. Hats off to Coach Braswell and his staff.
How did you injure yourself? What's going on here?
Natalie probably won't want to talk about the injury. I don't know, but go ahead.
I went for a flag and I like dove kind of and fell, and then this other girl she got shoved on top of me and landed right onto it.
Oh, so she landed on the ankle.
Ankle, yeah. That's
Gotcha.
too bad.
So you think you'd be able to maybe pull something off by the playoff game?
Recover?
Yeah.
Just do what you got to do with your trainer.
Rub some
Listen
dirt
to
on
your
it.
trainers and do what you got to do to get prepared for that game and see if you can be able to play. So, what do you guys think your plan was going to be? What's coach going to say to for you guys to get prepared? What's your game plan?
He's gonna say lock in.
I was about to say, I know there's about 2 words that's going to come out of their mouth. That's what it was. Lock in. I can always hear Braswell say.
And you guys cannot have fun.
No fun?
Hey, when it's time to turn that switch. You guys understand that. He tries to help you understand that and make you do that. And once you do that, things are going to be some, you guys should be able to make a dominant performance and get that first win and just keep on rolling. And we're excited to come out and cover you guys if we get a chance to. And
That's the
we'll want to say to the public? You're here live in SierraVista talking to all your people to back you.
Okay.
Get them here. Get them here. It's your first ever playoff game. Talk to them. Let them know.
Come pop out, watch us play. And
Come to our
cheer us
playoff
on.
game.
All right. Thank you, girls, for stopping by real quick for a quick shout. And good luck to you and practice hard and do
Like
your
how
thing.
soon we're coming.
I love it.
That's
There
what we
you
should
go.
have done.
Good stuff. You guys have a good weekend. Wow. So let me see if we can try and grab Coach Thomas.
Yeah, let's slide over.
Pop out here and chat with us for a minute. Coach Braswell, real quick. Part 2 interview. Post selection of the bracket. One of you guys want to come? You can. We're live. We're live.
Come on
Let's
over
go.
here. Let's back this. There we
All right, so
go.
who we got Coach Braswell here with?
Ayana Holcomb. Mailing Jimenez.
All right,
All
so
right, we know one.
we have 2 of our players. We can already talk to those 3 down there. So you guys are playing Havasu.
Yeah.
At home. How exciting is that?
Oh, it's very exciting.
These ladies go clear across the state to
don't have
play
to go
that
clear
game.
across the game. They gotta come to us. Where we've been really hard to beat all year long. You know, the home field advantage is a real thing here for us as a flag football team. With the community coming out and supporting us and doing all that stuff. So it's going to be kind of nice. The ladies get to kind of rest, relax, sleep in their own beds before the game that night.
Right.
Kind of have a nice little half day of school, and then kind of go home, relax, and then come back ready to go.
So when is the first game? Is it going to be on a Thursday or Friday?
It's a Wednesday.
Wednesday. This
Yeah,
Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday.
Wow.
So,
It's going to be quick.
Yeah, we play Wednesday, and then if we win, we play that Saturday too.
Oh,
So
goodness.
these are very quick playoffs.
Holy smokes, they're not holding
They
back
just
on you.
turn around in less than a week.
Yep.
Wow. So how do you guys feel right now? What's your emotions like when you saw that 7th seed?
I'm really excited personally. I think it's really cool that we made it this far in general, especially as a first-year program, and we get home field advantage first time around. I think that's pretty cool.
I think that I'm very excited. This is my first time actually going to the playoffs. I did, as soon as we saw who we had, I did pull up AC Counts. I did see who we played, but I feel like I'm just confident in the team that we're going to come out with a W, and then we'll be able to play on Saturday.
Awesome. Good prediction. These girls are focused. You can see it. And you know, I've heard the term already that coach is going to say. What is he going to tell you guys to do?
To lock in.
Hey, she knows it right there. I love it.
Yeah.
We were also told no fun, but I don't believe that.
No fun stuff. I know Coach likes to have a lot of fun. Just going crazy with you guys. So excited for you.
Yeah.
First year
It's
program.
awesome.
Hats off to you
Yeah.
and your staff to be able to pull this off
Yeah.
in 1 year, starting our program fresh. I mean,
Yeah.
that's exciting.
It is. It's very exciting, and you know, it's been fun. As far as me and Coach Nacho have been, you know, really coming to liking to these girls, and you know, enjoying coaching them because they're so coachable. They're so willing to just, you know, do whatever we ask. You know, with little argument. There's still some argument when it comes to, but they have been a blast to coach, and you know, we have a lot of fun at practice. We have a lot of fun at the games. Bus rides are fun. And these girls just have a lot of enjoyment, and we do have a mantra of believing in each other, and we do say a whole saying before games that we believe. It's actually I believe, and these girls kind of live that day in and day out. So I love it.
Good stuff, Coach. I wanted to just chat with you real quick, and we can try and get a word in with Coach Thomas and talk about that impressive 3 seed.
Oh, yeah,
It's
that's
so
awesome.
exciting to see.
That's awesome to see
And I don't know
where
when the
we're at.
last time we had a high seed like that for our boys. So
yeah.
it's going to be a wild week of Buena sports this week, huh,
Oh, yeah.
ladies? It's
It's
so
gonna be fun.
exciting. So good luck to you. Get ready.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's a short week, but you guys have been doing your thing and handling your business on that field. So just keep doing it. We'll be out there to do what we can and show out. If we can go on Cool FM, great. If we can't, we'll talk to you after the game.
Oh, yeah.
If we figure out what's going on with all that. So
Sounds
we're
good.
gonna have a little chat with Coach Thomas and finish up our show. And thank you so much
Oh, yeah.
again
Thank
for
you.
stopping
Thank
by.
you.
And
No problem.
good luck to you guys, and we'll see you on the field Wednesday. Good job.
Everybody scatters.
I know, right?
All right.
So let me see if I can pull.
Okay. Well, you can come back in. We can interview you again. What do you? Well, Cool FM. We would like to thank all of our sponsors. Ed Morse. We'd like to thank. Ed Morse is our big sponsor, so we'd like to thank him specifically and a lot. We'd like to thank Cool FM and Todd Ryan, all the people that help us. We'd like to thank Buena High School for allowing us access to all the athletes and the students and everything like that.
So they're doing the open division bracket right now. If you want to go back in and show
let's
that
go
one to
check
the
it out.
folks.
All right.
Bring your camera with you. We got the open division coming in. So we'll find out where Morena lands. If they're gonna put them in that bracket.
But this Highland team, I mean, they've battled some injuries. The offensive line was virtually all new. They've had some really good games. They've struggled at times, but they're also coached by Terry Fair, who was my offensive line coach. So obviously,
Find out here shortly about the team that we held our own with in the game of the year, the conference championship 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, excuse me, or 3 weeks ago, with Moran High School. So we're going to find out where they land in the open division briefly, and then a chance to speak to Coach Thomas and see what he has to say about going into our first ever in a long time close to the playoff game, John.
You got to be proud of what's going on here. There isn't a whole lot of times where you get a playoff shot, and Buena's going to take advantage of that. They're in a high division, so you have to wonder how strong the competition's going to be. We know this team, but playoff time, it's a different game altogether. People get super hyped up and pumped, and guys run through walls for playoff games. It's going to be huge, though. I'm really proud of both the men and the women's football players. It's been amazing that they've done this so quickly.
It is funny you said just give him dues and he'll figure it out. Just give him an Allen or a Collimore and he will figure it out.
That is very true, and I definitely have to mention.
So thankfully we don't have any music playing in the background, but man, they don't have any. They got to fix their sound.
Golly, crispy, isn't it?
Yeah.
They have those nice little wireless mics like we do.
Those headsets are junk. This is good. We got good stuff. Cool FM is awesome.
Yep. Essentially 1,000-yard running back for
So all the buzz, all the boys are just texting their friends and going crazy. Hey, you better tell 1,000 people to get here. We better pack the house on Friday.
Yeah, injuries, like you mentioned, have definitely happened.
Big upset last night in Tucson.
Which one?
Brophy Prep. Not too many people know the story behind Brophy Prep Catholic in Phoenix right now. These guys have 6 former NFL players, kids, playing at the school.
You were telling me about that.
Larry Fitzgerald Jr.
Oh my gosh.
Donovan McNabb's son, Kyle Van Esch, who played in the NFL, his sons, his twin boys are playing at Brophy. Meacham, who was an offensive lineman, played for the Cardinals. His son is playing at Brophy. So lots of big-time players, and South Point High School in Tucson took them to the woodshed last night, as they say. Beat them 45-20.
And when a big team loses at the last second, it just ruins the playoffs, or not ruins, but it's sure to shake it up at the last second. Everybody's got things planned out.
Find out. They got another commercial before we find out the open bracket.
Man, you got to be proud of all the things that are going on here.
These guys are looking at the brackets, probably talking to people.
Yeah, we can come up there, or we can do it here.
When you ordered it into existence.
Coach Thomas, how are you?
Wonder, just like you
See
know.
you and as always. What a honor. How do you feel about that?
Now the 2024 Nissan 6
Sure, just gonna offer you a little check. We turn low offers into big checks. Personal rec, you need a real check, take one call, that's all. Get a rec, you're thinking about building the insurance company yourself. They will represent by the attorney get more than 3 times the money that those who don't have that
Later tonight, definitely tomorrow, we'll start getting, looking at some more things around here, how we can put our kids in position to win this personal job.
It's exciting to hear, man. It's just like, and then we get a chance to host again with that high seed. So, just handle our business this Friday and do what we got to do and play 4 quarters and keep a number 11 out of the way. That big old monster. It was something else to watch him play. I hope he's been doing okay after that freak injury. But he seems like he's probably bounced back. But looking forward to seeing our guys continue to excel and grow and do what they got to do.
It's nice. There was some, I was shocked. I was surprised some teams got ranked as good as they did. But whatever, don't worry about us and we'll beat them.
I don't want to speak ahead of things, but to see the retribution chance in the semis being able to play Tucson, that would be so amazing to go up to Tucson High and pack that old 90-year-old stadium and just go crazy and play 4 quarters again. That's going to be something else. Hopefully we can get that we're going to make that ride a big
The sound
ride.
is crazy in here, even with the mics. Nobody can hear anything.
Well, thanks again, folks. Good luck to you. Thanks for having us. Looking forward to having a great chance to talk again on Friday.
See you.
Now it's time for
Have a good one.
start watching film. Don't need any discussion.
So we are going to wrap things up, ladies and gentlemen in Cool FM land. This has been the John and Jared on the field selection show. We will go live possibly again, talk about our other high school games and college and pro. Things that we do. So we might go on here in a few minutes or maybe an hour or so and go back to knowing where we land, talking about high school or college and pro ball. Talk about our picks from last week and have a little fun, talking smack like me and John we always love to. So, you guys have a great rest of your morning. We'll talk to you soon.